two, 1, 2, ready, and. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of RE Teaches Drums. In today's video, we will be diving into Mitchell Peters' intermediate snare drum studies. Mitchell Peters was the teacher of my teachers. I studied with Raynor Carroll and Teresa Diamond at UCLA, and Mitchell Peters was their teacher. And they would always have me work on and learn from Mitchell Peters' snare drum books. He has a ton of them. He has his beginner etudes, intermediate snare drum studies, advanced, and a bunch of other books as well. I can't recommend them enough. And we'll be playing today, we'll just be playing Roman numeral 1 out of the intermediate book. And this is going to be a series where I just play through the book and you guys can play along at home. Today I'm going to play this one at 100 beats per minute. If it's too fast for you, I suggest you click that settings cog in the bottom right and just change the playback speed of this video even slower to like 0.9 or 0.8. Or just pause and get a metronome out and play with it. I'll have the 16th note subdivision on so that I can listen with my ears to line up as best as I can my 16th note rhythms with the metronome. And one other thing I'll be doing, I am playing traditional grip, but you can totally play this matched grip. And something you can do as well is what I'm going to do and what I recommend you do is to play all the eighth notes with your right hand only. So when you have straight eighth notes, you'll just go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and all on the right hand. And once we start adding 16th notes, if you ever need to add your left hand, you'll add it for the E and the counts. Because we count 16th notes, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 4 16th notes per beat. And the sticking, when we have straight 16ths, would be right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, which would correspond with 1 E and 2 E and. So if I have something like 1 E and 2 E and, I'll put the 1 in the and, I'll keep it on the right hand only, and when I have an E count, I'll add my left hand. 1 E and 2 E and, etc., etc. And the reason for that is that if you can keep the eighth notes on the right hand only, it'll tend to be way more consistent with your playing. So stick with that sticking for now. See what I did there? And that should help your playing. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. So just look at the first measure for a second. We have 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. And again, very important to keep in mind that your right hand is just going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So then it's all about just placing the left hand on the of each beat. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. So it can be really helpful to slow this down quite a bit. Let's go at 60 beats per minute and just see if we can play that first measure. 2, ready, and go. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. So just work on spacing that and then rotating, or in other words, prepping your stick ahead of time so that you can rotate and play that note at the right time. One detail-oriented thing to think about here is that my right hand is playing consistent legato strokes where it's like I'm bouncing a basketball. I'm just rotating my wrist and that stick is bouncing consistently. For the left though, I only have one note at a time. So should I let the stick play and then just stay in the air, or should I rotate, play, and stop the stick from bouncing up? For the sake of the feel and the look, a lot of players would say to keep the stick down low like a downstroke. So we would go, and I would stop the stick down low. At this tempo, I definitely would do that. Once you get fast enough though, you would possibly want to let that just continue to bounce. Right? So depending on the tempo, you may adjust your technique. If you're going faster and you know you're going to need to rotate and play again, you could just play it like a legato. But when we're slow enough, I would just stop it down there. Otherwise, I'm going to be stuck in the air for a while. And sometimes when you're waiting up there, it's kind of awkward and you might be more likely to play at the wrong time, to make a mistake. So keeping the sticks low, just about an inch above the head or so, is a good set position to stay at. And then everything comes from here. Okay, let's look at a different measure. How about the fifth measure? We have 1 EN, 2 EN, 3 EN, 4 EN. So this is the same concept. I'm breaking this down so you can see the similarity. I've got straight eighth notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then I've got the 16th note I'm going to place on every E count of each beat. 1 EN, 2 EN, 3 EN, 4 EN, and etc. etc. So let's play that measure together. 1, 2, ready, and go. And 1 EN, 2 EN, 3 EN, 4 EN, 1. Came in early to that last note, my mistake. So there we go. It's getting better. Let's look at this measure later. We have 1 and a 2 EN, 3 and a 4 EN. So this is a little bit of an interesting spot where we have 4 continuous sixteenths, but they start on the and. So we have 1 and then on the and of 1, we'll switch to sixteenths. So then we'll have and a 2 E and. So I'll have to alternate through that. Right, right, left, right, left, right, 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 left, right, left, right. And remember, I play 2 rights in a row, so I can keep the consistent eighth notes going when I go from the and of 2 to beat 3. Let's play that together. 1, 2, ready, and go. And 1 and a 2 E and 3 and a 4 E and 1. I really encourage you guys to count as you play these exercises so that you can solidify your counting at the same time. One last measure we'll break down. It goes 1 EN, 2 and a 3 EN, 4 and a 1. And so with this measure, we've got this 1 E and to start us off. So right, left, right. But then beat 2, we just have an eighth note, 2 and a. So then we'll place that left on the of 2. 1 EN, 2 and a 3. And then we just take that 2-beat rhythmic pattern and repeat it again through beats 3 and 4. So 3 and 4 would be 3 EN, 4 and a 1. It's the exact same thing. Put them back to back, you get this. 1, 2, here we go. And 1 EN, 2 and a 3 EN, 4 and a 1. All right, guys. guys, thank you so much for joining me for another episode of RE Teaches Drums. If you found it helpful, please let me know by liking this video, drop a comment down below to let me know, and subscribe for even more. Our current goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and we are well on that way. Thank you so much for your support. I hope this was a helpful one for you guys, and I'm excited to continue through the Mitchell Peters book series because there's so many great fundamental exercises and etudes to play here that will make us much better players with our drumming and percussion playing. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Ari Schiller out.